Most of us look at the rich people with awe, believing that they are somehow different or special from the average person, that they must be owning some big business or must have invented those new age apps. But the reality is that most of these rich folks are just regular people who are good in managing their money. You don't really have to build some amazing business or to have some kind of extreme skills to enjoy having that kind of money. What you need is just good money management skills. Those who have these skills enjoy a variety of different benefits that come along with good money habits. It includes better living standard, better medical facility and education, and most of all, freedom from worrying about money. What this channel is all about. And this peace of mind comes not only with having money in bank, but also with the feeling that you have full control over your finances. So today in the episode of My Money Universe, we are going to see 8 ways how you can manage your money like the rich.
Welcome to My Money Universe. It's time for a new dream that doesn't involve working for 40 years, barely scraping by. Get financial life in order, find ways to save and invest more, understand insurance and tax, everything in My Money Universe channel.
Number 1. Plan your monthly finances. Planning is the foundation of money management. Make a monthly budget at the starting of the month, or better yet, before the month even starts. Calculating what your income will be next month and what expenses you are expected to pay. A simple way to do this is by dividing a page into 2 parts, and on one side write your total income and on the other side all your expenses. This way you have a visually clear representation of money coming in and money going out. It is a good idea to have your savings or investment contribution listed as one of your normal expenses. This will help you think of your savings and investments as non-negotiable expenses, just like your rent or the electric bill, which helps you save and invest much easier. The goal is to plan your month ahead. If we don't plan ahead, we will enter the month financially blind, since we don't have a clear understanding of what we can and cannot spend. By creating a budget before the month starts, you are creating a financial plan that will guide you throughout the month, making it easier to make financial decisions. Now, if the expenses match or are already higher than your income, then it's time to make some immediate changes. You must figure out what items in expense columns is taking more money than it should. This could be a difficult task because we might realize that something that we like are the cause of our financial stress, like a nice car or expensive apartment. The goal of creating a budget every month is to create awareness and have absolute knowledge of what exactly our money is doing. This will help us out in making educated decisions. This can go both ways. If you are already comfortable with money you are saving and investing every month and still have some money left over, then why not add some more money to your entertainment budget or travel budget? Once we have full understanding of our money, then we are in full control of it. Number 2. Keep an eye on non-recurring expenses. These are expenses that normally don't happen monthly, but tend to always be there, like Christmas gifts or a vacation. If you are thinking about a trip to Australia next month, but normal budget cannot afford it, it can be dangerously easy to put it on credit card and just pay for it over next 6 months. The problem is that now we are in debt, which can put us in a very vulnerable position. Something that can eliminate the need to use credit is to plan these expenses ahead. If you're thinking about going to Australia in January and it's September right now, then you can do some research to see how much it will cost there, and then you can set monthly travel budget where you can save a little money every month to pay for this trip. Since you already know how much it would cost, you know exactly how much money you need to save in order to pay for your trip, and all without taking any financial setbacks. Also, what you need to take care of are the tiny expenses. This is where people make the biggest mistake. Tiny expenses, as insignificant as they might seem, tend to slowly add up. A latte here, a meal there, a pair of socks can seem small at the time, yet can make a big dent on your wallet. Or worse, leave us in the negative if we use credit card to purchase them. Since these expenses are quite small, they run under the radar until the credit card statement shows up. But at that point, it's already too late. A good idea is to allocate a budget for these tiny expenses and keep track of them. A small page on your Notes app can be useful to keep you aware of how much money you spend on small miscellaneous expenses. In many credit cards, you can set up notification to tell you how much you spend, and all it takes is just a few minutes to set up. Number 3. Pay your consumer debts as soon as possible. Consumer debts are some of the highest interest debts out there, and it can be a major factor holding us back from moving forward financially. Getting rid of our consumer debt like credit card can help us free up money to put towards our goal, whether it is to invest for the retirement amount, buy assets, or invest in our business. A good strategy to get rid of debt is the snowball method. This snowball method consists of organizing and paying your debts from smallest to largest, which allows you to allocate the payment from your smallest paid off debt towards your larger debts and help you pay them faster. Number 4. Keep your savings in a separate account. Most of the people use same bank account for their expenses, to receive monthly salary, and also to save money there. This is a totally crazy idea to do so, because this allows you to spend all your savings, and also it screws up your calculation of how much you saved and spent. A good strategy is to have two bank accounts. One where you receive your salary and use for expenses, and the other where you save money for long term and never withdraw from. This will keep your money isolated and protected from transaction and will limit the temptation of a fast and easy transfer. If you want to go the extra mile, many people use a completely different bank to keep their savings, making it much harder to access their money. Number 5. Plan your taxes. Most of the people think about taxes when it is time to file them, but by that time it's already too late. The tax year has already passed. Something that many wealthy people do that anyone can do is to plan their taxes ahead of time. This helps them understand what they need to do throughout the year to take full advantage of the taxes and deductions they qualify for. A big important part of money management is to take advantage of tax credits or deductions. There are many ways the average person can lower their tax bill. Of course, make sure to check with the professional before making any tax decisions. If you want to know more about the taxes, then you can check out my Financial Independence series and chapter 4 in it to understand how you can save over 2 lakh rupees easily from your tax deductions. Number 6. Take advantage of credit card perks. This point is only if you are a responsible credit card holder. If you have your credit card usage fully under control, then only you can take advantage of many perks credit cards have to offer, such as cashback and travel points. Many people use credit card to pay off expenses that they would normally already pay, like the utilities, rent, or insurance payment. This allows them to receive cashback or travel points for money they would spend anyway. For example, if the monthly expenses you would normally pay are 30,000 rupees per month, they could be paid with the credit card that, let's say, has a 2% cashback. You run the expenses through a credit card, and since this is money you will be going to use for monthly expenses anyway, you simply pay your credit card right away. This means that just by using credit card and paying it right away, you made extra 600 rupees just for using the credit card. You made money just by paying your bills. See, the reason why there are so many credit card perks is to attract people who might not pay their debts right away after using their credit card. This means that credit card companies make money by charging interest. The benefit is that those who are responsible card holder and pay their balances within the month don't pay any extra interest but can still take advantage of those perks. Expand your knowledge. And this is my favorite, and I'm a big believer of this. You know what they say, your income only grows to the extent you do. So keep learning, read lot of books, talk with others about your methods and learn their methods. Go to workshop and learn from those who are ahead of you. Continue to expand your knowledge in expertise on handling money. One of the ways you can do is by subscribing to my channel and pressing the notification bell to watch all the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching My Money Universe.